What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today? It's me, Canon Mikho, aka Ocean Crash. Welcome to Before We Work. It is 3:35 a.m. and I've got a lot on my mind. And I want to talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind for some time now. So first of all, I already explained to you guys about the channel updates, about creating new channels. I'm working on that. That's coming soon. Probably this week. I've been really busy, so it's been hard to kind of just find some time to really focus on it. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet because people are sleeping. So, but yeah, it's just been hard to find some time for it. I think the music's loud, so I'm gonna lower it. Yeah, like I said, hard to find time. So I'm gonna spend some time this week focusing on that. But I'm also pushing forward with my coffee shop, and I'm locking down a location between two spots. So it's between two spots right now, and I will keep you guys updated on that. And hopefully that will be the beginning of my business vlogs. I'm not really starting too many big projects because in terms of vlogs, because I don't want to dedicate too much and promise too much and not be able to fulfill, because I really want to work on the coffee vlogs. That's going to be my future, I think, also for YouTube. So that's something I've been wanting to do for some time. And I know I'll be able to do that with the coffee shop. So, geez, my balding head. Look at this. You can even see my head. Oh my God. You can see the top of my head through the light. Ooh, that is some scary stuff. Anyways, yeah, so that's going to be the future to my vlog, I think. Be the coffee stuff. So I'm pretty excited for that. That's what I've always wanted to do with the YouTube channel. That was honestly one of the main reasons why I actually even got on YouTube, back onto YouTube, was because of my coffee videos. It was like one of my first ever videos that I actually created for the YouTube channel, which was the review of the coffee roast. I'm forgetting the name of the coffee roast. It was the tiger one. I'm forgetting. Oh my God, it was so long. But it was my YouTube video about it was like a picture of a tiger on the coffee bag. I forgot. But anyways, so that's gonna be the future. But yeah, so now about this vlog, about Before We Work. I've been on. So I was on keto for some time in college and a little bit after college. I lost a lot of weight. I lost about 25 pounds. And then I'm on my phone because I'm going to pull something up for you guys. And then after that, didn't really get on a diet. I'm just busy with the graduation, business, post school life, and just a lot of things. But yeah, so then, sorry, I'm trying to find this for you guys. So actually, I'll just show you this and then I'll do it. But yeah, and then I went back onto dieting and I started I did keto, and then I did intermittent fasting. I was like, I'm gonna go back into it, and I did it, and I've been doing it. I did it for about 4 months before I had to stop because of my teeth and all that stuff. And I kind of was like weaning off of it at the end of my 4 months, but I lost a lot of weight. And of course it was accompanied with excuse me. It was accompanied with a good diet, good exercise, good workout, and healthy lifestyle habits. Primarily waking up and going to sleep at a reasonable time, not at 3:40 a.m. But that really made me a very healthy individual. And in turn, I lost weight. I lost a lot of weight, enough to fit into large. And I was getting recognized by people. Hey, you look different. You look slimmer. Did you lose weight? Yeah, I did. About 30 pounds. No biggie. So yeah, I was 249. I was 247. I was 249, but I started the scale at 247. So 249 was my highest. My highest on scale was 247. And I currently weigh 217. My lowest was 212, but I kind of gained a few pounds. So 212, But yeah, guys, it's a huge accomplishment for me. It's not my goal yet. My goal is around 180, 190, and then I want to gain up to 200 in muscle. So I know I've got muscle underneath my lard because I just know. I mean, I've had DEXA scans done, and I know by my body composition. I know by my muscle structure and my weights that I lift at the gym. I know I have muscle underneath my fat. And I mean, it's factually proven through DEXA scan. So I just want to get down to my ideal weight. And I'm getting to somewhere. It's transitioning up. But I want to show you guys this. So if it'll load, I know it's a little bit bright. I can lower the brightness. So it says total weight loss. You see it right here. It says 30.8 pounds. So that's what I'm at. I lost a total of 30.8 pounds currently. That's including my weight gain. And that says since January 1st. So January, February, March, April, May, June. I've been off of it for about a month. So 5 months. I'm going to lower my brightness. And then I'm going to show you guys the 3 month. Let's do a 1 month graph. So this is my weight January 1st. So I'm going to show you here. I want it to focus. January 1st. It won't really focus. I don't think at all. But you see, it says 248 January 1st, 2019. You can kind of see the chart. So it goes down 240 January 1st. And then 240 January 1st. And then next one I have in February is 228. 240 to 228 from January to February. So I lost 20 pounds. I think it's safe to say that majority of that is water weight, especially when you go into intermittent fasting. Your body's not used to the decline of caloric intake, or specifically carb intake if you're consuming less carbs. But in terms of intermittent fasting, it's mainly caloric intake. So you tend to consume more water, or your body fulfills that gap by burning water. And then from February 6th, which was 228, to April 10th, I was 218. So April 10th. So I really, in 3 months, I really lost my 30 pounds. Really. Excuse me again. Sorry. Yeah. So I would really say I kind of plateaued since April, which is kind of bad. But yeah, I'll be 100% honest. I haven't really been taking my intermittent fasting diet as serious as I could be taking it. It's mainly my fault. I've been breaking it a lot, eating outside the window, inside the window, I mean, and just like hasn't been really consistent. So I need to get back onto the weight. I need to get back onto the intermittent fasting, but there's proof. And of course, June 1st, I'm kind of getting my weight a little bit. So I'm at 217 now. Not eating too healthy, but I'm trying to. Had a mental check today, so at 343. So yeah. So now to transition onto my point, I want to kind of go over this article with you guys. Something that I want to work on. So my next vlog series and the next thing that I'm gonna work on, and I'm going to say this kind of formed behind the curtains, but there was in February, like after I was getting off my fast, like kind of where I started plateauing. I would say in May. I'll just say May. I developed a sugar habit, and I recognized it right away. I was like, I'm addicted to sugar. And I was consuming sugar and everything. And I was just like, and I kind of I reduced it a lot in this month, January and June. So I'm going to go to this article because the next thing I want to do is a sugar fast. That's going to be my next video series after the minimalism challenge finishes. There's something going on with my throat. I don't know what's going on. I was on a phone call with a client the other day and I just kept coughing and I was like, I have to call you back. And I rescheduled the meeting because I just kept coughing. It was terrible. I have the same feeling now. Anyways, let's go over this article. And my video is frozen. It keeps freezing. So let's deactivate my camera and reactivate it. And here I am. So ignore the ads. But yeah, so it's how to beat sugar detox symptoms and feel better than ever. So I really, here, I can even show you what I Googled. How to start a sugar fast. I literally did that. There's Dr. Hyman. I'm not gonna trust the CNN. Like, I don't know, or like whatever, because like I'm not gonna go to a news network to like learn how to lose, like how to break a sugar fast. I mean, I feel like I should rather go to like a health channel than rather a news channel. Anyways, it's how to beat sugar detox symptoms and feel better than ever. It says the first step. Congratulations for making the decision to better your health by cutting your sugar intake. Sugar detox isn't easy, and the symptoms of sugar withdrawal aren't either. But the benefits are worth it, given the proven negative effects of sugar on your body. This is, I think, commonly known, and if it's not known, sugar's really addictive. And I think as human beings, we consume it a lot, both with knowledge and without knowledge. I think a lot of us don't realize that a lot of the products or foods or beverages that we like to consume contain sugar, and we don't know it. So for example, I think that like a lot of people do it without, like I said, realizing it. Like for example, would be having your cup of coffee or cup of tea and putting a teaspoon of sugar every single day. That adds up, you know. And that's just one thing you're doing, and that's just a beverage, you know. Yeah, so it says sugar is linked to things like increased risk of medical conditions such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. And I think that really just scrapes the surface, to be honest with you. It even says it zaps your energy, increases your risk for depression, and contributes to poor dental health. Obviously, dental health is the biggest one. I have memories like imprinted in my teeth from when I was a kid, addicted to sugar. So cavities, a lot of cavities. But I'm not going to go through the whole article. But yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a 30-day challenge. I'm going to do it for 30 days and record it and vlog it. I don't know if I'm going to vlog it every day, but I think I will vlog updates, and I'm going to do it. I might do it every day. I might do it on my phone and then just upload it directly right away, but I'll see. I don't know. Still kind of contemplating. But why giving it up can feel lousy. And I know it's kind of with like keto. So if you've tried keto, when your body is transitioning into ketosis, it can do some weird things. Specifically, if it's doing it and your reservoir is depleted, with the way it works, I'm not 100% sure. I know how your reservoir depletes, but your insulin reservoir, but there are ways you can get side effects when you're on keto or when you're starting keto, called the keto flu, keto headaches, keto fever. You can get fever, you get hot flashes. That's just, everyone's different. I never witnessed any keto symptoms. I didn't. So I know it's possible as well with sugar. And I know this does hit me. Because when I stop having sugar, I get depressed and I get lousy. I feel very lousy. I feel like I have no energy. I need caffeine. And caffeine doesn't really work on me. So I need to consume a lot of it. Average American consumes 22 to 30 teaspoons a day. What? That's insane. It's more addictive than nicotine, cocaine, and morphine. I knew that. But 22 to 30 teaspoons a day. Dude, that's massive. That is insane. I want to know how much that is in cups. 30 teaspoons to cups. That's our teasons. Dude, I mean, it's not that bad, but like, that's more than half a cup of sugar a day. Okay, so that's 0.625. I'm gonna pull up my calculator. 0.625 times 30 a month, you're having about 19 cups of sugar a month. Cups. That is insane, dude. That isn't, to me, that's insane. Yeah. So we know our brain kind of has a reward system with sugar. It's like heroin. The effects of sugar is similar to heroin, it says, which leads to rush, similar to the experience a person injects heroin. All of this leads to a vicious cycle of cravings. I've heard of that before. I heard that a lot. So I'm more care about the withdrawal from sugar, depression, anxiety, changes in sleep patterns. Ooh, this is gonna be a big one. Cognitive issues. You may find it difficult to concentrate when you quit sugar. This can give you, make it hard for you to focus on tasks such as work or school. And then cravings. Along with craving sugar, you may find yourself craving other foods such as carbohydrates like bread, pasta, and potato chips. So for me, I crave sugar when I'm fasting from sugar. I don't really crave carbs. I just like, I need something, like, I feel like my tongue is bored. Like, it's really bored. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like my tongue is bored. Like, I need color in my life. Like, I feel like everything's black and white when I don't have, it's so weird. I feel like everything is black and white in my life when I don't have sugar, and I need, or it's bored, and I need sugar to like kind of like spice everything up. That's what happens when I get a sugar detox, and it's really weird. So, this physical symptoms, headache is one of the most common side effects for sugar detox, along with feeling physically run down. Lightheadedness and dizziness, nausea, tingling, fatigue. Beating side effects, including cold turkey. Ooh, okay, so I'm actually want to read this. It says, cutting sugar from your diet gradually may help lessen the intensity of your symptoms, but it also means those symptoms will stick around longer. This is true. By cutting out sugar at once, your body will become used to living without it sooner, which means a faster end to your withdrawal symptoms. Do this by cutting out all forms of sugar, including the prepackaged foods, sweetened beverages, and white flour. So, high fructose corn syrup, can't have it. Add protein to every meal to help you avoid hunger and low energy levels during your sugar detox. This will help you avoid temptation to reach for a candy bar, other sugar-laden quick fix. So I'm really curious how a sugar detox is going to work with me while doing intermittent fasting. I'm very curious. Drink more water. We know this. This is especially always have more water. We consume not as much water. Increase your dietary fiber. It's pretty interesting. Avoid artificial sweeteners. Ooh. Something on sugar. So this is, I wonder if they're okay with natural sweeteners though. Artificial is fine, but what about natural sweeteners? Like stevia. Swapping out sugar for artificial sweeteners may seem like a good idea when you're breaking up with sugar, but it actually can derail your efforts. Research shows that artificial sweeteners encourage sugar cravings independence, staying away from sweet food, even if those are sugar-free. It's the best way to cut sugar in your diet once and for all. Interesting. So I'm curious, what about like stevia or erythritol? So like if I have a 0-calorie beverage, mainly an energy drink. Manage your stress. The evidence that the stress affects food performance and increased cravings. Sweets, sugar also appears to have calming effect on stress hormones. Interesting. Exercise. I do exercise, so that's going to be great too. Drinking some greens. Sipping on a drink of greens can help reduce sugar cravings. Drink of greens? Drink of greens. What do they mean? Like green tea or green smoothies? Spinach extract. I'm going to assume green smoothies. Excuse me. Get enough sleep. I don't get sleep, guys. Like, especially with all my stress from the business and like life. Eat something bitter. Ooh, this is interesting. I've never heard of this before. Eating bitter foods shuts down the receptors in the brain that drives us to wanting and eating sugar. Ooh, bitter food also slows absorption of sugar and helps your own bitter. You can make your own bitters to choose bitter food, such as coffee. Oh, I have plenty of coffee. Except we all slip up. Yeah, the takeaway. Yeah, so I'm going to do 30-day sugar fast. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers do it. So I'm really like curious on doing it. I really want to do it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for today's episode of Before We Work. Appreciate your 20 minutes. Sugar fast, guys. 30-day sugar fast. I will record day 1 when I do it and post it up here. So I'm gonna, when I do the 30-day sugar fast, it's not gonna be like the Minute Muslim challenge where I skip around. I'm gonna do it all 30 days in a row. So like it's gonna be like day 1. I might start. I don't know. I might start July 1st, or I might just not start July 1st. I'll just do 30 days and start whenever. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see how I feel the 17th, which is this upcoming Monday. So this vlog will go up tomorrow, probably Saturday morning. Yeah, and then I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Appreciate the love and support, and I'll keep you updated on the other channels. Till later, till next time. Bye. Peace.